Hello and welcome to the highlights of day one of the second test match here at Sabina Park, West Indies versus India. Quite a lot of grass on this wicket at Sabina Park, but it's very hard. Slight bit of moisture in on day one, but it looks a very good cricket wicket. Well, Jason Holder won the toss and he chose to bowl again. For the West Indies, two changes. Jamar Hamilton comes in to make his debut as Shai Hope is unable to play. And Rakeem Cornwall comes in from the side that didn't play at Antigua. India, no changes. West Indies won the toss and chose to field. Let's get down to the action.
A test match debut for Rakeem Cornwall. Jimbo, the man from Antigua. He becomes the 319th player to wear the maroon cap in test matches. KL Rahul starts in that first test match, got into the 40s, got into the 30s, but didn't kick on, scored 158 the last time India played a test match at this venue in 2016. Mayank Agarwal will be disappointed with his second innings dismissal in the first test. Outstanding first-class career and a couple of good knocks already in test matches. And of course, Kemar Roach has been bowling superbly. Richard Kettleborough and Paul Rifle. First ball. An unchanged 11 for India. First boundary of the test match goes to KL Rahul. Good. Yeah, right there for the taking, right under the eyes. Important to find that in-between length for Roach. Nice shot. Easy three.
And that's good running. That is very good running. We didn't quite see that in the first test. That's excellent running. The moment he hit the ball, he knew that it was timed well. And he also knew at that same time, because he just pushed it, that it wouldn't go for a boundary with the fielder chasing it. They're pushing Rahul to come for a third. Good transfer of the bat by Rahul.
That drop short. And it's gone through. Did it carry or did it drop short?
Well, he's a tall man. He's got to go down a long way to catch those once near the ankles. Don't think Shannon Gabriel's very happy with that, because his reaction after that was not quite there. He's played with soft hands, and that is what would have probably saved him. No, it's dropped well short. It's dropped well short. But that is always a problem when you're standing in the slips to bowlers like Gabriel.
While there is grass on the pitch resembling or reminiscent of the last, I say, 2 or 3 pitches here, Sonny, I don't think it's, well short. I don't think it has the same pace. It's drier. There's not as much moisture in it as previous years.
You'd rather have the catch come over your shoulders than near your ankle, and that's a lovely shot. A half volley. He's dealt with it very nicely. That'll boost his confidence. Mayank Agarwal. Terrific shot this from Mayank Agarwal. Got into position very, very quickly.
Two is the call.
Yes, I think they'll only get 2 because Kemar Roach has got to do all the hard work from deep fine leg when he's hoping for a little bit of a breather. So bad line that from Shannon Gabriel on the pads. He looked so good when he was bowling around the off stump. Kemar Roach a deep fine leg. He's just bowled a tight over. There it is. On the pads, in fact down the leg side. Nice shot, and that'll go for a boundary. That should go for a boundary. He's got enough on it. Don't think Chase is going to be able to stop it. This is another fine shot. Again, a half volley. And Rahul doing the right thing, looking not to hit it too hard, just looking for timing. He's got plenty of timing on that. Another half volley. This also should... no, this is stopping. 3 runs.
Past short leg Hetmeyer on his bicycle after it. Gabriel on his haunches again.
And he's gone. And he's gone straight into the hands of Cornwall. Well, that's what Jason Holder does. He gets the ball to move very, very smartly. Rahul will be very, very disappointed. But it was a good delivery. It was a good delivery. Not much that he could have done. Let's have a look. I don't think it's a no ball. It's just short of a good length. Just a little late movement. Did he? Nope. Nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. It was just too good a delivery. Rahul's gone for 13. Unlucky 13 for him. It's 32 for 1.
Here in Sabina Park in Jamaica. And that wicket has brought Cheteshwar Pujara to the crease. Didn't have the best of test matches in Antigua, but they're very good players in international cricket. They don't really have a long period where they don't perform, so expect something meaningful from Pujara in this test.
Oh, that one came back. Okay, he had no clue. He's lucky.
Have a look at this delivery, folks. The skill of Kemar Roach, ability to bring the ball in, but also take it away. Always questioning your judgment as a batsman.
Oh, that one seamed back.
Down the wicket, this could be 4. Bravo sets into chase, pulls it up nicely. Good running from the Windies. Oh, there's an appeal. Very good bit of fielding from the deep. And the batsman here just trying to avoid the ball. Oh, good shot over the top. Slightly full from Cornwall. One thing about bowling against India, pretty fine players of spin bowling.
Making a statement, Kohli and Agarwal. He knows that Rakeem Cornwall is on debut, doesn't want to get bogged down. He's a very good player off spin.
Mid-on just hanging back slightly. Something that you'll expect from Pujara, using his feet, not necessarily hitting it in the air. And the field that's been set, just a short leg, you see that ball's going to go past. Yes, he's gone! Rakeem Cornwall gets his first test wicket He doesn't look overly excited, but I'm sure he is under that veneer. It was short. Pujara rocked back to play the cut shot. Page 2 of the batting manual, don't cut the off spinner on day one. It's taken the outside edge and flown straight to backward point. Great first wicket.
Another failure for Cheteshwar Pujara. I spoke about the bounce from this surface. Have a look at this delivery. Rakeem Cornwall is a tall man, just bouncing, maybe trying to force this one, which was a little too straight. Shamar Brooks makes no mistake. This will be pleasing to Rakeem Cornwall and all his supporters. He is very much involved. It's 46 for 2.
Best player in the world, arguably. Virat Kohli, look at that average, 53.38. This isn't awful though, this is a lovely cover drive. I don't think it's going to go all the way. It's going to get 3, but Mayank now really leaning into it gorgeously.
He's been in the 20s for a long time, Mayank Agarwal. And again, confirmation that in Test match cricket there's the ebb and flow to an innings. Still very patient in his approach, and when there's an opportunity, look how he opens the blade to find a gap.
Cornwall continues. Agarwal has looked good and should collect another 3.
That's an appeal. Big appeal. What do they think? Do they want to go for it? They should go for it.
Yep, ball tracking coming up now, Richard. Pitching outside, impact in line and missing the wickets. Going down leg side, so you'll be staying with your decision, Richard. Stay with your decision, you're on screen now.
Decision upheld by Hawkeye, a good decision. That is a lovely touch shot. It's not too big a stride into the ball. Sometimes it looks as though Agarwal plays it on the move. He's looked in good touch.
He has kept him very quiet. Hardly anything given to Mayank Agarwal. Just a touch fuller. After that short delivery, you expect a bowler to bowl that good length, trying to draw the batsman forward. Just a touch fuller. Good timing there, really good timing. Mayank Agarwal not trying to overhit it.
Cornwall again. Nice shot from Agarwal. Really fluent at times across this innings. Beautiful touch player.
They're growing in confidence. He's done all the hard yak against a new ball. Very small delivery stride for such a tall man. Getting enough bounce, riding that bounce, playing it in front of square.
A sweep shot that got Agarwal in trouble in that first Test match. Past Bravo, it's the same outside edge, leading edge that proved the undoing of Kohli against Chase in Antigua in the second innings. Chase. Well bowled. Very well bowled. Last 2 deliveries, one from Cornwall, from Chase here. Excellent lines of attack and pace.
It could have been nearly 2 and 2 against Roston Chase. Not too far, that's quick. These are not even half chances. But yep, you keep everyone interested.
safely negotiated. A testing morning, having been asked to bat for India's batsmen. A test match debut wicket for Rakeem Cornwall, who's looked impressive into the action early. And a wicket for the West Indies captain Jason Holder. An attritional battle, 72 for 2 from 30 overs in the heat here at Sabina Park.
So at lunch, India moved on to 72 for 2 from 30 overs. KL Rahul 13 and Pujara 6, the 2 men to go. For the West Indies, Jason Holder 1 for 7 from 8, and Rakeem Cornwall with a first wicket in Test cricket, that of Pujara, 1 for 20 from 9.
But Rakeem Cornwall, and now is the real test. There was an attritional morning's battle. So Shannon Gabriel leave the field after 3 overs. That gives you some indication of the heat. Now to continue, this is test match cricket, and it's about sessions and days of good play. And Kohli spoke at the toss this morning about one of the things that India need to be better at is after breaks, to concentrate harder, whether that's in the field or with the bat. More runs. It's deflected the ball quite nicely. Mayank Agarwal should be 3. Virat is quick. No, only 2. That's where he loves it. That's his sweet spot. It's a poor option from Shannon Gabriel to go that close into middle and leg. Has played with the angle.
Inside edge. Just avoids the wicket keeper, who was diving away to his left. Agarwal inches closer to that landmark.
Yeah, and Kemar Roach, he's not having any luck at the moment. He's putting the ball in the right place, he's getting it to talk either way. Somebody somewhere doesn't like him at the moment. Doesn't have any rub of the green. So close. Oh, another edge this time. Streaky outside edge. You must be doing it on purpose. He's picking the gaps, DG.
Yeah, he's brought up this landmark. He's worked hard for it. Very watchful at the start of his innings. Played a couple lovely drives. He wouldn't mind the manner in which he's brought up his 50, his 3rd in Test match cricket. And more importantly, he's anchored the innings so far for India.
Had a bit of luck and ended up getting 80 odd and then 100. This is the ball that brought up the 50. He won't mind at all if he gets dropped once and nicks a few if he gets that 3 figures.
Looking more and more confident, Mayank Agarwal. Loud appeal.
He's been given.
Well, he looks surprised, Mayank Agarwal, and he goes for it.
Missing the bat there, missing the bat. Keep going through, flat line, flat line, flat line, flat line. Thank you. Okay, just go back before the bat, ball before it reaches the bat. Yep, that's fine, thank you. There's a flat line as it goes past the bat, so you'll be changing your decision to not out. You're on screen now.
Well. Review won by India, not out eventually.
Oh, this is nicely played on the leg side. Bravo in hot pursuit. He's a fast runner, so he'll pull that back. Yeah, what I predict moving forward, especially in this match, when this wicket starts to get a few footholds and a bit of bounce, I think Rakeem Cornwall will be very, very tricky to bat against. Second innings. Oh, and he's taken another catch. Second catch of the match, second wicket for Holder. Cool as you like, still no big smile. He's loving, there we go, he's loving Test cricket, DG. And he gets in on the action again.
Mayank Agarwal once bitten, twice shy. He had a close call in the previous over. No issues there with the delivery and the legality of same. This was close. We've been talking about probing on that off-stump line, and his decisiveness, well, didn't quite cover this one. Gone for 55, it's 115 for 3.
Ajinkya Rahane, the new man, brilliant Test match at Antigua, 81, and his 100 in the second innings. Popped his average up over 40. We're looking for a bit more of that today.
Steer that away for 4.
Just slightly short, left him. Just riding his hands through it, Virat Kohli, keeping it down.
Change in line of attack from round the wicket. Not on leg stump.
Come on.
3 runs taken.
Yeah, that was possibly the ideal length to bowl, but just drifting towards the middle and leg.
Nice shot. Attractive boundary for Rahane.
Hasn't bowled too many short deliveries. It's been cut on a few occasions. Once it went straight to point. This time not getting enough bounce. Ajinkya Rahane using the depth of the crease. Squeeze through. Not very intended to hit it, but getting 4 runs nonetheless.
After pushing him onto the back foot for a sequence of deliveries, gets it in the right area, an uncontrolled shot. We're just a little bit late in going into the drive.
That's a terrific shot, cracking shot. He's bowled a few half volleys, Gabriel. Well, that's a magnificent shot by the Indian captain. Got into position so quickly. Gabriel bowled that one at about 142.7 kilometers an hour. Outside the off stump, just a little bit wide. I don't think there's anybody in the game who plays the extra cover drive better than the Indian captain. This was a cover drive, mind you, not an extra cover drive, but a magnificent one nonetheless. There, gets into position, the front foot goes and the head right on top of the ball. Classical. Good use of the fade again. Crisp, terrific shot this from Ajinkya Rahane.
Very different in approach to that of Mayank Agarwal. Ajinkya Rahane is confident with using his feet, hitting against the thirn as well.
What a shot again. One shot of a half century and a terrific shot. I mean, the beauty of the shot lies in the precision of the footwork. Terrific. Look at the precision of the footwork. Look at the leaning into the drive. The front knee being bent. Just a little shuffle towards the off stump with the back foot, and then this. Oh, you can watch it forever. Oh, that is his 50. 22nd time that he's gone past a half century. But he's gone past a century 25 times, so just tells you what a good converter of half centuries into centuries he is. An applause from the Indian change room. The batting coach Sanjay Bangar will be very happy with the way he's batted. That's another classical shot. Now he's given so many boundaries around that off stump. He certainly has to do something better than that. He's not looking good. Shannon Gabriel. Body language not good at all. There it is around the off stump again. Excellent shot.
You could understand what Shannon Gabriel is trying to do. A couple deliveries just bouncing over the stumps. Ones that nip back to the right-handers. Trying to find that length where that delivery will finish. Just to the top of that off stump.
He takes a single, Virat Kohli, of the last ball, so he'll take the first ball after tea. It's 157 for 3.
A very good session for India. With the bat, 85 runs scored. The loss of 1 wicket, that of Mayank Agarwal, who had a good innings. At the top of this quality batting lineup from India. These two working their way into this test match and batting India into a strong position.
So at tea time, India have moved on to 157 for 3. Virat Kohli not out 52. Ajinkya Rahane not out 20. Another wicket for Jason Holder, now 2 for 26 from 15. Rakeem Cornwall's racking up the overs, 17 now, but still 1 for 41.
This session will be a crucial session for both teams. India, they have an opportunity to consolidate their position with the bat. The West Indies will be thinking about ways of getting wickets. We've seen the odd few unplayable deliveries, but they have not produced wickets aplenty for the West Indies. Starts with a nice looking shot from Virat Kohli. Nice shot. Rahane easing into this one and timing it sweetly.
Look at this, little short-arm jab. Then sort of actually it came a little slowly than he could imagine, but he made the necessary adjustment and he picked up a boundary for that. You look at the eyes, see how he's watching that particular ball. Any young batsman, have a look. Just a turn of the right hand in terms of the risk factor to keep it down.
Gone. No questions there. This time Kemar Roach was confident finding the outside edge. And Jamal Hamilton on debut as well gets his first catch.
Good stuff. And to have gotten the man, I think it's Rahane or Virat Kohli. Well, the guy who would have been a heavy scorer in the last match in Antigua. You look at Roach, he's pretty happy with that. Whenever you can get an individual who would have done so well in the last test match, 8 yard in the first innings, and getting 100 in the second innings, setting a huge total for India.
He's gone for 24. It's 164 for 4. That has brought Hanuma Vihari to the crease. He had a really good test match the last time around. Nicely driven. The class of this man just oozes out the longer he stays at the crease.
Price you pay. Look at this shot. Especially you just being plumb.
Another nicely timed shot. And another boundary for Virat Kohli. He's racing now.
This is a good on drive. Little use of the feet and just punching it up towards long on. This one is just flicked down the leg side, and it will run away for 4.
Using the pace of the delivery, Virat Kohli in the last couple overs, he's scored off boundaries at regular intervals. Low wrist shot, breaking his wrists, and a welcome result.
That's a good shot. Just stand his ground, Vihari, and punching it up to mid-on. They say when you can keep it in the V as a batsman, the Englishmen do enjoy that, because they always classify the V. When you can score in that area, it's more Englishman-like, I guess, you know.
And also for Vihari, what we saw of him in that first test match. Very good at hitting the ball down the ground. Nice drive again. Good footwork from Darren Bravo. Doesn't prevent the second.
That's good running.
Oh, this is well pushed down the ground. It's like Ian Bishop was saying, the field stayed the same, but the length immediately full to Vihari. Seems very comfortable when it is full. Oh, this is a good shot. Fine foot movement, just short of 6. Very fine footwork from Vihari. He looks in very confident form after the last game. Yeah, just think, when you're the off-spin bowler, you don't want the batsman to have this freedom to run down the wicket. Well, very disappointing bit of fielding. It was a good bit of bowling, just the shot that India want Virat Kohli to play, very similar to that dismissal. First innings in Antigua. Look at this. And away from the body, no real control. And that's not backing up your bowler.
It's quite unusual for him. He's played it about 2 or 3 times today.
Oh, there he's got him. He's got him. It's worked, gone back over the wicket. Beautiful line and length. Just leaving Kohli forced into the defensive stroke. Edge through to the keeper. And the umpires are checking for no balls, but that's all that'll save Virat Kohli. Beautiful bit of bowling from Jason Holder.
This has been a tremendous day of bowling for Jason Holder. Into his 19th over. It's a beautiful leg cutter. A beautiful length, and Jamal Hamilton has had a good day. He's been good with the gloves. Been very safe. What a spell today from Holder. Kohli goes for 76, 2 for 5.
Virat Kohli, he was tramming along beautifully. has been nicked off. Chasing hold of the bowler. Hamilton, the debutant keeper, taking the catch. It's brought this man, Rishabh Pant, to the crease. Very steady average, 45. Short career so far.
Commentators curse. The moment you say kept his line around the off stump, you know, the bowlers out on the field decided to prove you wrong. And it's a very good shot from Hanuma Vihari. Yes, you can see that it's on the leg stump. He really is asking for trouble bowling to the subcontinent batsmen because they're such wristy players. He brings his wrists into play. Well, just got a little bit of room outside the off stump, short, and that'll make him feel very, very good. You can see that trying to drop the flight quickly onto it. Rishabh Pant.
He stands very still and then reacts to the ball upon release. Plays it quite late on this occasion. Sweeps this one. Was there bat on this occasion? For signal by the umpire, yes.
He does play that shot well. We saw that in the Antigua Test match as well. Slightly down the leg side, and he very quickly comes in with the paddle shot. See, it's a paddle shot. Very nicely done. Well, mid-off and mid-on inside the circle. This was just a matter of time. He's such a clean hitter of the ball, Rishabh Pant. When he middles it, it invariably goes out of the ground.
That's the way he plays, sometimes to his detriment. When he gets it off the middle of the bat, it looks perfect.
Well, it's such a narrow gap, and he's found it to perfection. Rishabh Pant.
A little bit on the fuller side. Full face presented. He's a powerful striker of the cricket ball, Rishabh Pant.
See another half volley. That's not the length. Heads go down for holding, slip, Brathwaite as well. Just length.
He just pounced on it. Hanuma Vihari on a green wicket. If you've got something in your half that you can drive, you go for it, and that's exactly what he did.
My goodness. That is a relieve me from the bowling spell with those couple of deliveries. That is not good at all from Gabriel.
Not getting the length right. Beautiful drive. Just length on it. You don't have to try and overhit it. Just beautiful timing. Oh, in the air, just getting away with it. Playing a shot, getting an edge, and that should no. Good effort from Shimron Hetmeyer.
So he gets straight, and that's exactly where the forward square would have been, and he would have stopped that. .50 partnership comes up. gets back for 3.
Had to scamper. Hanuma Vihari. He started moving when the ball was in the hands, played that pull shot. They ran hard, especially Rishabh Pant, who had in his mind that he wanted to get 3. Remember the last time when he lazily took 2 and was dismissed the very next ball. Drifting and clipped away beautifully.
Just sucks you into his area, Hanuma Vihari. Like Mayank Agarwal, a touch player. Lovely off the front foot.
And again, I definitely feel that the likes of Kemar Roach and Jason Holder have done a great job today.
More runs, 4 runs to end the day. Hanuma Vihari continues his good form. Lovely off the over-pitch delivery. And having been asked to bat today, they won't be overjoyed in there, but they'll be pretty pleased that they're only 5 down for 264.
Trying the delivery once again, trying to smash his pads, and I think that was the right idea. You don't mind going for 4 as long as you can get a wicket, especially when the batsman's trying to survive. Great shot from Hanuma Vihari. This partnership was 62, Rishabh Pant on 27. Hanuma Vihari has looked good, really good. 42 of 80. So India finishing the first day of the second test match at 264 for 5.
So at stumps, India 264 for 5 after being asked about first. Vihari not out 42, Pant not out 27. The 2 not out batsmen earlier in the day, Virat Kohli, an excellent 76 before becoming Jason Holder's 3rd wicket. For the West Indies, Jason Holder exceptional, 3 for 39 from 20, great captain stuff. Rakeem Cornwall, first day of Test cricket, 27 overs under his belt, 1 for 69, kept it nice and tight. And the ever excellent Kemar Roach, 1 for 47 from 19, again proving very unlucky. 264 for 5. Hope you've enjoyed this edition of Highlights. See you again soon.